In 2026, Pakistan has become a country where a social media post or participating in a rally can lead to charges of high treason. This is especially true for Azad Kashmir, a region under the total control of intelligence services. Here, the constitution exists only on paper, and any attempt to claim your rights makes you a target for a system you cannot hide from. But why has political activism become deadly right now? How can an ordinary student end up on a list of dangerous criminals? And why have state protection institutions turned into tools of persecution? Today, we will analyze how the machine of suppression works in Pakistan and what awaits those who decide to go against the system. I base these videos on real cases of people facing persecution in their home countries. We are country witness experts from London, focusing on human rights violations. Today's episode is about a real case we received from a London law firm and prepared by our lead Pakistan expert. They need objective evidence about the situation in the applicant's country. Our job is to do deep research and prepare a country expert report. This report identifies the real risks if the person returns home. It helps the court understand why the person needs international protection. If you are going through the asylum process in the UK, the US, Canada, or Europe and are looking for a country witness expert, you can find a wide network of highly qualified experts at the Human Rights Experts. The link is in the description. To understand the scale of the threat, one must realize how the Pakistani intelligence services, especially the ISI, operate. In 2026, their control became almost seamless. The authorities actively use facial recognition systems at rallies, monitor private groups in messengers, and track the activity of even those in the diaspora abroad. Any trace on the internet can become a reason for arrest. The main tool of suppression is the FIR, First Information Report System. This is an official criminal complaint that the police can open against you for the slightest reason. An FIR in Pakistan is a legal black mark. With this document, you cannot legally travel around the country, get a job, or pass through any checkpoint. But there are even scarier methods. If a political accusation is not enough, blasphemy charges are used. In Pakistani society, this is equal to a death sentence. If not from the court, then from radical mobs. Add to this the problem of enforced disappearances, where activists simply go missing after a visit from men in civilian clothes, and you will understand there is no protection from the state here, because the state itself is the source of danger. This suppression mechanism is best seen through the example of a young man from the city of Rawalakot. This is a strategically important and protest-active region in Azad Kashmir, which is under 24-hour surveillance by the ISI. Our applicant was an active member of the JKNSF, Jammu Kashmir National Student Federation. JKNSF is a progressive movement that advocates for the independence of Kashmir and openly criticizes military control of the region. For the Pakistani authorities, such activity is a direct threat to national security. Even though the organization is not officially banned, its members live under a constant target. Our hero's story began with participation in peaceful protests in Rawalakot. After several rallies, a criminal case was opened against him. That same FIR. He was accused of anti-state activity just for demanding his people's rights. This was followed by a classic chain reaction: night police raids on his home, threats and pressure on his parents, and surveillance. He was forced to hide, knowing that torture, which is a systemic practice in these regions, awaited him at the hands of the secret services. A frequent question from courts is, why not just move to another city? In Pakistan, this is impossible. The criminal case system, FIR, is unified for the whole country. Any document check at a checkpoint or airport will lead to immediate arrest. The intelligence services, ISI, work across the entire territory, and digital surveillance plus pressure on the remaining family make life in hiding pointless. Internal relocation for a political activist in Pakistan is not a rescue, but only a delay of the inevitable. But before concluding, let me introduce myself. My name is Maxime. I am a country witness expert specializing in human rights violations. I personally also received political asylum. I am the founder of the Human Rights Experts. Since March 2022, we, a team composed of over 20 experts, have been creating expert reports for asylum applicants. Our expertise covers all key regions of the world, including Africa, Asia, Latin America, Eastern Europe, and the Middle East. Our expert reports, similar to the one we discussed today, are regularly commissioned by major law firms to help the court and authorities explain the specific country context of human rights violations in the applicant's country of origin who are applying for asylum in the US, UK, Canada, and EU countries. If you are in the process of seeking asylum, remember, objective evidence confirming the risk of persecution is critically important for your case. Hire an expert witness via the link in the description below. To sum up, we can make a clear conclusion. The threat to our applicant is targeted, constant, and extremely serious. This story clearly shows why you cannot limit yourself to general phrases about the situation in the country in such cases. If you are looking for protection, remember, only objective evidence of personal risk and detailed country expert reports are the key to the success of your case in court. Thank you for your attention. This was Maxim Karitonov. See you in the next episode.